In the 90s, we would have enjoyed Tom and Jerry, Jungle Book. Okay, kids have enjoyed watching Chota Bheem, Motu Patlu. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sai Suriyas Academy. If you are new to my channel, then hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for more interesting videos. And I wish all the students, those who are watching this channel, score good marks in your academics and get placed in a good company. Okay, now let's move on to today's video. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the overview of computers. In the overview of computers, we are going to discuss about what is a computer, what are all the integrated components are used, and what are all the devices that are used by the 90s people, and now how the computers and its types has been developed. Okay. Now the first topic is what is a computer. The basic definition of a computer is it is just a electronic device which can do any sort of operations in terms of arithmetic or logical operations or scientific calculation. Everything can be possible with the help of computers. That is, it is a electronic device which transfers our raw data into a useful information. That is, it can be of any user data type, it can be any program, it can be any raw data or a user query, what we searches in it can be any user query, what we searches in a search engines such as Google, Yahoo and so on. So programs are nothing but the sequence of instructions that can be run in a sequential or in a non-sequential manner. So any sort of operations can be done with the help of computers. There are many sort of computers, that is desktop computers, laptops, handheld devices, and now we are using the smartphones. Even many smartphones are more capable than of a computer nowadays. Now next, it is an integrated system. That is, it consists of many devices attached or inbuilt within a computer. Those devices or those integrated system we can represent as a CPU. The first thing is Central Processing Unit. It is called as the brain of the computer. Why it is called as the brain of the computer means because it has the overall control of the computer. That is, it is capable of operating all the arithmetic operations, logical operations, whatever operations or the instructions given to the computer, the central processing unit processes and produces the result. And next comes the graphics processing unit. This graphic processing unit, it can be used for video editing purposes, and nowadays we are using many animated series or we are watching many animated series. Everything is possible only with the help of the graphics processing unit. And then next the cores. That is, within the processor, each processing or the individual processing task is called as the cores. And then clock speed. The speed of the processor is measured in the gigahertz. That is called the speed of the processor. The latest processor can be named as a 13th generation with Core i9. There are different processors are capable. That is, other processors are AMD Ryzen 579. Each processor has been updated from time to time. Suppose if you watch this video later, the processor type may be upgraded. So these are some latest processor types. And the speed of the processor, suppose if the CPU has the latest version with the inbuilt GPU, that is the graphics processing unit, then the speed of the processor will be in the increased or in the efficient manner. Then comes the monitor. That is which displays the information, and it can also be represented as an output device. And next comes the keyboard and mouse, which is called as the input device. That is, the user used to input all the or give data to the computer using this keyboard and mouse. And now we are moving on to the 90s and now, that is the GPU, monitors, keyboard and the mouse. In the GPU, I had represented just a animated series what we had enjoyed. This is not the type, just a series as a small remembrance. In the 90s, we would have enjoyed Tom and Jerry, Jungle Book, animated series. Everything is possible only with the help of this graphics processing unit. And now the 2K kids have enjoyed watching Chota Bheem, Motu Patlu and so on, and many series we are enjoying and watching now. And now next move on to the monitors. In the monitors, in the 90s, the people used the cathode ray tube. You would have watched the oldest model of computers which will be very bulky in size and it produces more heat, but it has a lifespan of 8 to 10 years. Even when it is 8 to 10 years, even when it is used for 8 hours per day. That is the cathode ray tube. You would have seen those cathode ray tube monitors in the old television models such as BPL, Onida. In the 90s, people would have known about this cathode ray tube monitors. We would have enjoyed it those days. And then next, now we are having the flat panel displays, that is the LCDs and the LEDs. The LCDs can be represented as a liquid crystal display. It uses and then LED which uses the light emitting diodes. Both has some similarities, but in terms of resolutions, refresh rate and some pricing, a small minor differences it may have. The LED can display, has a high refresh rate and display up to 4K resolution images. Both has a flat panel displays. So depending upon the priorities, we can go for LCD or LCD. The cathode ray tube it can be told as a analog type. That is, it has a low refresh rate. But with the help of LCD and LED, it has a high resolution and high refresh rate. So we can be able to watch the moving objects or whatever things, the latest digital colors, everything is possible only with the help of LCD and LED. And next comes the keyboard. In the keyboard, the 90s people have used the mechanical keyboards. That is the keyboards which consist of the mechanical spring activated switches. And now this keyboard is also used still now in the desktop computers, and many also prefer to use these type of keyboards in their laptops also for getting a better typing experience. And now the latest keyboard types we can represent as a wireless keyboard. This wireless keyboard can be connected to a laptop or a desktop computer via a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi. And next comes the gaming keyboard. This gaming keyboard differs from the normal keyboard, that is, which has some extra options or the extra keyboards which can able to control the gaming. That the gaming options and the keyboard are merged so that the options can be used. And next comes the multimedia. Suppose when we are using a home theater in your home, the home theater system, it has several audio inputs and outputs, several video inputs and outputs, and we can also now in the smart TVs we can able to browse through the internet. So everything is possible with the help of the multimedia keyboard. That is, each and every device can be connected through this keyboard, and we can have each and every audio, video or the browsing control, everything comes under this multimedia keyboard. And then next comes the mouse types. In the 90s, people used the mechanical mouse. This has been outdated and now it is not manufactured anywhere. That is, it contains a ball under the mouse. When the mouse moves, the ball also spins. But it is outdated and it wears out over time. So it has not been manufactured. Only the 90s people may know this ball mouse. And now comes the wireless mouse. Similarly, that as said in the keyboard, the wireless mouse, it can be connected via a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth. Next comes the optical mouse. These type of mouses are used now everywhere in our day-to-day life. That is, it uses a optical LED light. That is LED light which has been placed and the sensors will detect the changes in the reflected light and the cursor will move according to it. That is the optical mouse. And next comes the laser mouse. In the optical mouse, it will not work on the plain glass surfaces. This difficulty can be overcome with the help of the laser mouse. The laser beam is used in the particular laser mouse. It can be able to work on the glass and plastic surfaces also. That is the advantage over the optical mouse. And next comes the gaming mouse. That is, normally we have in the mouse we have a right click or a left click and a central we have a spin wheel. In the gaming mouse it has some additional options and each options will be in the programmable mode to control the gaming options. That is called the gaming mouse. And then the last one, the presentation mouse. That is, which has a inbuilt laser pointer and then a mouse, so that when the user wants to make a presentation, he can handle individually the using this laser pointer and then the mouse. That is called the presentation mouse. A small recap. Today we had discussed about the overview of computers. In this we had discussed about what is a computer, and it is an integrated system which has a central processing unit, graphics processing unit, and then cores. The processor speed can be measured in the clock speed, and then monitors, keyboards and mouse. And then in the 90s, what are all the monitors, keyboard, mouse types are used, and then now how the enhanced types has been used. I had discussed here only the some important and relevant. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you find this video really useful, share this video with your friends. Make a small appreciation comment. Thank you in the comment section. And don't forget to represent that you are a 90s kid or a 2K kid. Okay. We'll catch you all in next video. Keep supporting Sai Suriyas Academy. Thank you.